Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Audible. This episode today we've got Ryan, the defensive lineman for Head Shoes Union. What's up, bro? How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good today. Thank you, Bern, for inviting me to the podcast.
Nice. How's everything? How's your win yesterday? How are you feeling today?
It's literally just yesterday, so my body is like
It's still in pain.
everywhere.
It's still
Yeah,
a lot of
basically,
bruises.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good playing against my old teams, and then feeling emotional about it.
Yeah. First things first. This is your second time in the semifinals, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about it? How does it feel to be back in the semifinals?
So last year I missed the semifinal because of business trip. So this is my first semifinal actually. So feeling good about it. We prepare for everything. Kita coba buat analisa semuanya, kita coba prepare semuanya, kita coba buat try our best.
After yesterday's game, pasti banyak banget nih yang lagi adrenalin, lagi seru banget. How's the team looking right now today?
Actually sebelum kita lawan Kraken and Primetime on the regular season, kita agak nervous. Why? Lebih ke arah chemistry-nya belum dapat. So basically, even though we are full of veterans, all the players is experienced, but the thing is, we haven't played together for a long time. So we lack of chemistry right now. But after the Kraken and Primetime games, it changed a little bit. So we practice more, we gather around, and then we talk about it. That's it. So we go against Pandas. Yeah, maybe you can assume that a lot of players from Head Shoes kind of want to prove something to the old team. That's the thing.
Yeah, especially like in 2003, you were a big part of the Pandas. You're our defensive line captain. Kebetulan we were both on the same team for the Pandas, and look at us here today, podcast. So that's the future, right? So you were unstoppable force back then for your defensive line, for our defensive line. What was it like not meeting the Pandas during the regular season, but meeting them in the wildcard playoff series? How does it feel personally for you?
Sebenarnya cukup surprise karena tahun ini kan secara pertandingan nggak ketemu semua. So the tournament system is kind of drawings. Dan kita nggak ketemu Pandas dan Green Goblins di regular season. So sebenarnya cukup menyayangkan karena I don't know, it's just like it will be fun, meeting the old teams, the old teammates. Like at the prime times when we met Coach Ray, we met Olaf, we met Ruby. It's just fun, And then we laugh.
You had fun. I didn't have fun. I was struggling.
Yeah, that's true. And then we are not sure who will advance to the playoff anyway, right? So anything can happen in the regular season. So when we got our opponents is Pandas, we are really excited about it.
Yeah. What was your thought process coming into the game? Kaya was it sempat nervous ka, sempat senang atau?
There's a lot of people that I respect in Pandas, especially Andra, Wisnu, of course. I'm just trying to approach it like just a regular game.
Yeah.
It's still the same game. It's still a football game. But it just like it will be emotional for both of us.
Yeah, especially because we all competed together. And kita ketemu lagi, and then it's the wild card series. So there's so much going on.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to keep it cool. I have words with Andra before the game, and we hope just having a good game. We have good banter against.
Yeah, it was nice back and forth.
Yeah,
and then what brothers do,
Yeah, and then the brothers fight, but at the end we're still brothers, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the good chemistry between Pandas right now, I can say that you guys put a good fight against us.
Yeah. Now, talking about the game between the Pandas and the Head Shoes, anyone in your team stand out yesterday?
Yeah, of course. I can say that Hario.
Dude,
is really motivated.
After last week, after what Kevin Pardedes said, he showed up.
He take it personally. Pardedes.
It's your fault, Kevin. No, I'm sorry.
So next week, Haryo will go against Pardede as well.
Oh, so he's going to show up twice.
Yeah.
So a lot of pressure on Kevin Pardede, especially. Nah. Talking about Pandas, and then I want to talk to you personally about when you moved from Pandas to the Hit Shoes. What was the thought process on moving to a new team for yourself?
So last year in Pandas, we have a full roster, right?
Yeah.
We got 50 people coming in, and we only have 35 for each game week.
Yeah.
Right. So we have to choose 15 that
Yeah.
wouldn't play at the game. So
Yeah, and you were doing the rosters for everyone. I remember
yeah,
that.
and you messed it up, right?
That one time.
Yeah.
That one time.
So
Bringing it up in the
it's really-
podcast. Legend.
it's really hard to decide who's playing and
Yeah.
not, because back again we all want to play.
Yeah.
We all want to play for Pandas at that time. So
Everyone wanted to compete. Everyone wanted to show up, and it was hard to like, gimana sih, how to manage everyone.
yes,
And
it's really hard. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's really hard. I see a lot of potential in Pandas roster,
Mm-hmm.
and it was dominated by the veterans player at
Yeah.
that time. Yeah, we have Ryan,
Yeah.
who can change Ryan in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Right. We have a lot of good receivers. So at that time, Joan Maris is coming in,
Yeah.
and he didn't get the spot because the
Yeah.
receiver slot is really full.
That's true.
So we just thinking like, if we want to, get those people going, we have to move somewhere
Yeah,
else.
you guys
We
gotta-
have to open the slot for them.
Yeah.
So that's why a few of us thinking about making a new team.
Yeah.
And we are partner up with the basketball community Head Shoes. So yeah, that's the main reason of it.
Yeah. So without like any disrespect, of course, we both played
Yeah.
for the Pandas, and they're amazing people as well as the management team as well for them. What was the one thing personally for you, Ryan, what was the deciding factor for yourself? Kayak, okay, sekarang kayak waktu gue udah kelar di Pandas, I need to move on to Head Shoes.
Yeah. So Pandas is my rookie year.
Yeah.
Actually, my first flag football session is back in rugby field with I don't know. I think there's a GFF or not, but I think it's with CFT. And
Yeah, I
then
remember that session where it was dibagi empat kalau nggak
yeah,
salah
and then
kan,
the
We need to
WFF
start
is
bringing
still,
that back, by the way, like doing rugby sessions. Yes.
dan WFF waktu itu belum terbentuk kayaknya. Mereka
Yeah.
masih pakai di side field yang kita biasa latihan
That's true. I remember those days.
daily practice. It was fun, and I was thinking about I'm trying to learn in Pandas
Yeah.
because I was a rookie, and then Andra gave me the responsibility and the accountability for
Yeah.
playing as a captain.
Your first
in
year,
Pandas,
and
my
you're
first
playing
year.
captain. Wow.
Yeah, it was hard. The burden is on my shoulder, and then I'm just thinking I have to learn a lot about the rules,
Yeah.
the tricks of playing in the flag football, because basically I play contact
Yeah,
football
you
before.
played tackle football,
Yeah,
and
so
then
it
kind of moved back
different.
to flag. Yeah.
I can say that the adjustment from the contact football to the flag football is really hard, personally, because you can bull rush just with your head, and then you can wrap tackle, and then
Yeah.
a lot of those things. The physicality is really different. I really want to learn how to play flag football properly
Yeah.
through Pandas, because there's a lot of veterans player. You got Andra.
She's like the most veteran. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's Coach Ray, but like they're both
Yeah,
up there.
And Coach Ray, and then of course in the defense we have Mukel, we
Yeah.
have Uta.
Back then, we don't have them anymore.
Yeah. So I just want to learn from them how to play, and then I'm thinking about moving to the next team
Yeah.
after the first season, and then because of seeing a lot of people have a lot of potential in Pandas.
Yeah.
So I think it's the right time to move
Yeah.
that time.
So I guess what you're trying to say is, to compete at the highest level, you got to have more people to come play, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
yeah. So switching back to HSU right now, this is your first year. All of you guys are playing together, right? And it's the first time you guys played in the 8th League. You guys played in the 5s League before?
Yes, yeah.
But the first time in the 8th League. What was your key objective coming into this season?
Of course, we want to win. We want to win the championship. That's the main objective of our team this season. But looking at the regular season, we have some kind of hiccups. We got a tough matchup in the first few games. We go against Nightwing on the first game week, and then we go against Eagles and CFT. So it was really hard
Yeah,
for
you gotta
us.
adapt to like a
Yes,
lot of things.
because there's literally a first few games that after the preseason before that we really played together. So we just trying to figure it out. We still switch the personnel between the offense team and then defense team.
Yeah.
So right after a few games, we got what we have to do. We know how to improve. So yeah, we just try to build the chemistry right now.
Yeah. Nah, speaking of building chemistry with the head shoes, gue sempet ngeliat lineup kalian ada banyak juga veteran dan ada juga banyak anak baru di situ.
Betul.
Who do you think actually showed up beyond their expectations dari anak-anak yang baru masuk head shoes?
Okay, so sebenarnya mungkin this person not really a rookie, but never play a snap for Eagles before. It's Moses.
Oh really?
Yeah, he played really well. He prepared well. He came to practice like every day before the season, at the off season. So we expect him to play left guard at that moment, but since Danny is injured, shout out to Danny.
Yeah.
Get well soon, man.
He played yesterday. I DM'd him. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
That's a special case,
Yeah,
you know.
he's like, "No, I want to compete." Like,
So and he moved to center.
he moved to center.
He snapped really well and he blocked really well. So I have to give the kudos to him. He went beyond our expectation right now.
Nice. Selain Moses, ada lagi nggak anak-anak baru gitu?
Liga dia main di 5v5 kemarin. But he has to adapt with the 8v8 with the wider field.
Yeah.
And then
You gotta run more.
and
more
then more
areas to
physicalities.
coverage, yeah.
So at first he was struggling, but right now he's play really well. He got interception last week
Yeah.
against Pandas, right? So
Yeah. Played very well. I
Yeah.
think your whole satu defense kayak you guys came together nicely actually. Nah, minggu lalu we had Kevin Pardede di sini dan kita sempat ngebahas defensive line-nya kalian actually with Joel, Haryo, and yourself. Nah, what do you think yang kalian harus work on for the next game that you guys are gonna have next week?
secara D-line sebenarnya gue bisa bilang
Nggak ada, we good gitu.
we good because we understand each other. We practice a long way before the season start.
Yeah.
We have a 6 a.m. sesh at the rugby almost every week. So the chemistry is built around me, Haryo, and Yoel.
Yeah.
But the main thing is get it synchronized between the DBs, safeties, and the DL. That's another thing, right? So we have to come up with a different game plan,
Iya,
a proper
skemanya
plan.
beda-beda terus.
Ya, gimana kita bisa nyaman rushing the QB without worrying the DBs
Iya.
gonna lose his coverage. It's really hard. Dan itu kelihatan waktu di first few games. Kita cukup worry dengan DB-nya kan seperti apa, bisa nggak mereka coverage-nya seperti apa. But eventually,
They showed up.
yes,
They did well. Yeah.
you can see. There's a lot of things that we still have to improve offensively and defensively. But looking at where we are at right now, we're looking pretty good.
Gue sempat tanya Kevin juga minggu lalu mengenai Bombshells. Nah, kalau untuk Cashew sendiri, apakah kalian itu lebih tim ofensif atau defensif?
I can say that we are more defensive teams.
So if
You
your
know.
defensive team went up against your offensive team, your defensive team would show up?
Yes. As you can see, the score line, as for right now, we never scored. No, kita nggak pernah kemasukan lebih dari 2 touchdown, I think. Oh no, against CFT. Shout out to CFT. We got the bomb from Dundee. Kalau kata Mas Gasa, selama bukan Dundee enteng. At that time we still have to adjust. So we got Cacing moving from the offense to defense, and he lead us really well. Dia bikin game plan-nya bagus, dia koordinasi dengan DL dan safety, he make the decision. So itu yang benar-benar ngubah defensif kita yang tadinya udah good, but we are getting better from that.
Yeah, you guys are getting better, exactly. Nah, my next question sebenarnya gue mau nanya sedikit mengenai management the HSU because I saw the lineup and it's very deep in terms of you got awesome wide receivers, in terms of DBs itu juga lumayan deep, and we've got Ochit starting out as QB. Nah, gue pengen tahu sih sebenarnya how did the management of HSU convince players like Joel, Moses, and then like yourself to leave their teams and actually start something new at HSU?
Sebenarnya at that time
What was the pitch?
After the season itu benar-benar di tahap hampir kita semua itu yang kumpul di HSU itu had enough with their old teams.
Yeah.
I mean, in a good way, right?
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. I think it's just time to move.
Yeah.
And then when the idea came up, we just like, let's make a team together.
You wanted to start from zero, start it properly, start correct.
So we are starting with a few players yang kita memang udah pikirin, ini bakal jadi pilar dari tim ini. Lalu kita baru tahu kira-kira siapa nih yang perlu kita tambahin di receiver.
So you just moved around along from your pillars.
Yeah. Okay. Like playing the chess, you know.
Nah, dari tadi kita sempat ngomongin pilar di timnya HSU. Pilar-pilar itu siapa aja sih sebenarnya?
Of course, pertama kali the founder Ochit dan Haikal di awal. Yang kemudian merembet ada Yunan dari Nightwing.
Yeah, dari Nightwing.
Kemudian
players from everywhere.
Yes. And then Ochit ngajak beberapa anak-anak Pandas kayak Fajar, Kentara, myself, Hario, and then of course, setelah apalagi kalau kita lineman kan, you know, in Pandas we are really close together.
Yeah, you guys are best friends.
And then we just moving around. I just pitched the idea to the lineman. Let's move, and then
and then you just started. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nah, when you guys started out, what do you think was your strongest point? Kayak, what did you build up from? Dari sisi mana sih? Misalnya kalau dari gue ngeliatnya mungkin dari Ochit, he's a good quarterback, so you guys need proper receivers. Kalau dari lo nya sendiri, how did you build it up?
Yeah, so offensively we build around Ochit right now. Makanya mungkin bisa dilihat kita punya Fajar yang memang udah main sebelumnya bareng sama Ochit, dan mereka juga bangun chemistry di 5v5 sebelumnya. Jadi mereka udah enak banget buat main. Tapi juga ada senjata baru kayak Ochit. Kayak catching Yunan, kemudian kita dapat tambahan kayak mainframe, Bang Jo.
Yeah, you got the old guys back from retirement.
And then kita dapat Wale, that also from the old guys. So it just came around, you know.
Yeah.
So I just think that if we have a good intention, everything will come around eventually. So.
Nah, speaking of recruiting, tadi kan you got people yang dari retirement balik lagi, people from Nightwings, people from Pandas. Nah, since the Jakarta flag football community is always growing, there's always bakal ada anak-anak baru datang untuk main football. So my question for the head shoes and yourself, what does it take to be a head shoes player?
Sebenarnya kita dari awal ketika pindah gua dari Pandas itu gue cuman bilang satu hal ke Ochit. Gua nggak pengen pindah ke tim yang nggak punya komitmen.
Iya.
Lu mau main tapi lu nggak mau latihan, that's bullshit for me. Especially if you are playing football, it's different than you playing basketball.
Yeah, it's a team sport, you know.
It's a team sport, even though with basketball it's still different. Role yang lu jalankan di lineman dan di skill player itu bedanya 180 derajat. Yang satu megang bola, yang satu benar-benar nggak megang bola. Bahkan seluruh karirnya nggak akan pernah pegang bola, lineman. Nah, di situ kalau lu nggak bisa datang latihan, lu nggak mau build chemistry dengan tim lu, what's the purpose of you playing
as a team? I know, I get it.
That's why. That's the main thing that I asked Ochit when I joined Head Shoes. So if you want to be a Head Shoes, you have to have a commitment.
You got to show up for practice. You got to do little things.
Because skill, you can develop the skills. You know, you can practice, you can build your physicalities, you can build your skills. But if you don't have a commitment, then there's nothing.
Exactly. Nah, since you guys are new, HSU kan tim baru dan mulai masuk ke liga ini, dan you guys are already making so much noise. Who do you think is your biggest rivals?
Of course, CFT.
Not the prime time. We're pretty okay.
I think we almost lost against Prime Time just because of Coach Ray playing center and I playing
Yeah.
defensive tackle.
I was playing CB. I had no idea what I was doing there.
I was thinking if I rush him, then it's game over.
Yeah.
So
Dude, after the game, he was like bleeding everywhere.
yeah, and then he keeps complaining about I'm stepping on his Kobe's, man.
Yeah.
So it's like,
he's like,
come
my
on.
shoes, my gloves. Get it together, boys. He's always screaming.
So against CFT, we got our biggest loss of the season. We came prepared, but you know, got do the rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Against Nightwing, we only lost by 1 point, and then against Bombshell, we got a tie.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah, it's really fun, but it was dark, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we are. Of course, our approach is one game at a time. So, like before against Pandas, we only focus on Pandas. We don't think about Bombshell. We
Yeah.
don't think about Nightwings or CFT, who's in the playoffs. But we only think about the Pandas. But right now, we are focusing on ourselves on the Bombshells with Pardede
Yeah.
and Iqbal Jordi, who will conquer all flag footballs in Jakarta or Indonesia. Yeah, but our biggest rival will be a CFT, but
CFT.
right now we are focusing on the Bombshells.
Bombshells.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know Hario's probably right now listening, like, I'm going to get Kevin.
because he's the number 3, right?
Yeah, he's like, there's no way I'm number 3. Now, let's talk about the fan base real quick. There was a lot of chatter about your team, especially in Head Shoes, that you guys have a lot of alphas in your team, a lot of veterans. How does the team handle internal or external conflicts and balancing out the players?
Ya, sebenarnya balik lagi kalau kita ngomong konflik, brothers fight.
Yeah.
Like we were in Pandas.
Yeah.
We still fight. I even fight with Burns about the administrative things like
It wasn't fighting, it was just him getting angry at me. I was like, yes, Ryan, I'm sorry, I apologize.
so ya, konflik pasti terjadi.
Yeah.
Arguments it bound to happen.
Yeah.
Even gua sama Ocit pun gua frankly benar-benar ngomong, lu hari ini main jelek. Lu kegedean perut.
Yeah.
Lu main masih kayak rookie. Lu memang rookie as a QB. But our expectation is not a rookie
Yeah.
for playing for the Head Shoes. So you have to step it up. Gue benar-benar ngomong itu sejujur-jujurnya dan tidak difilter ke Ocit. So because we are close enough,
And you guys are boys, you
Yeah.
guys can be 100% with,
yeah,
with
so
each other.
no hard feelings against each other, and it just motivate you to do better for the team. Because our approach is always for the team. Yeah, few of us get the player of the weeks, but that's not the, that's not the goal of our games. It's just
Yeah.
like we have to get our job done, win the game, and then we prepare for the next.
Nah, tadi kita sempat ngobrol tentang conflicts, internal conflicts, external conflicts. There's something that I actually want to discuss, and I was hoping we could talk about it and have our viewers also understand the depth and brotherhood between Head Shoes and Pandas, and of course us. I didn't play with the Pandas, but I watched the Pandas, and of course I'm pretty ngerti with the scene. Nah, kemarin kan kita sempat lawanan Pandas versus Head Shoes, and it was very tense. It was very intense. It was very hot. Everyone was very in the zone, very angry, and there was a couple scuffles in the game.
Yeah.
Nah, I wanted to clarify from your end actually that there was a lot of arguments happening. How do you feel about that? Like, do you have any things that you want to bring up about the game that you want to talk about and let the fans know and let your Panda brothers know as well?
So first of all, you got demoted or what? From the Pandas to Prime Time.
I was trying to give you a platform, and now you're gonna be a bitch.
So ya sebenarnya memang gamenya tight.
Yeah.
Ketika itu skornya masih 6-0. So I can understand that Pandas try to defend their line,
Yeah.
their goal line. But things get heated when Ocit is getting a QB run.
Yeah.
Dan sebenarnya Ocitnya nggak kepegang.
Iya.
Tapi Ivan, who's a lead blocker for Ocit,
Iya.
he got pushed from behind.
Okay.
And it was like unnecessary.
Yeah. So that kind of started everything.
Yeah. But the thing is, after I watched the replay on the YouTube, the live
Yeah.
streaming. Shout out to the GFF for the live streaming.
I watched the game through a live stream because I couldn't be there, but my wife was there. So
Oke, so ketika kedorong emosi,
yeah, of course.
it
You
bound to
just see
happen.
red kan, jadi
Yes.
kayak I don't know what's happening. I just
Apalagi
need to push
ketika
someone.
lu didorong dari belakang, as experienced player like Ivan,
Yeah,
yang sebenarnya nggak pernah emosi dan nggak pernah marah. You know him.
yeah, I love
very
him.
well.
He's my brother.
Dan ketika dia marah, I can understand his anger at that time. Tapi menjadi besar adalah ketika dari Pandas tiba-tiba benchnya pindah semua ke benchnya Hetsius.
Iya.
Ketika itu gue ada di tengah,
Iya.
di central line, di mid line-nya.
Must have been a bad situation where
Ketika
you
dia pindah, gue juga kenapa nih?
Iya.
Gue malah nggak lihat, gue cuma lihat TD. Ya udah, gue mau siap-siap buat defense.
Iya.
And then tiba-tiba ada yang lari 2 orang, Eza sama Dio. I don't know if it's run or
From the
glinding.
CFTs, like
Ya,
they were part of the scuffle. I didn't realize.
ketika itu masuk, baru bener-bener kayak oh ini ribut nih.
Iya.
Gitu. Jadi ya sebenarnya ya still brothers fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Ya, jadi gua sih sebenarnya nggak concern about that things. Karena kenapa? Sesimpel after the game, gua ketemu Andra, gua pelukan. Gua
Yeah.
ketemu sama Kevin, gua pelukan. Gua ketemu sama Joe Nicholas,
Yeah.
gua pelukan. Gua sama Joan pun begitu.
Yeah.
It's not a kind of formality
Yeah.
after the game, but we really
It's
meant
what
it.
brother. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, things get heated. Of course, it's a tight game.
Yeah.
But ya seru aja gitu sebenarnya.
Yeah, because it's still we still brothers. Probably it's one of those days where everything's too tense and then
Yeah.
that's what but we're then the day
After the game, we still
Yeah, we're
talk
still-
to each
yeah.
other. We still, laugh together.
Cool. So I just want to get that out the way for the people because I know I've been hearing a lot of fans like, oh, Head Shoes don't like the pandas. Pandas are bitches. Pandas nggak suka sama Head Shoes. But that's in reality, no, we're brothers and it's just competition at the end of the day. Nah, I wanted to talk about next week for your semi-finals against the Bombshells. How are
Yeah.
you guys preparing for that?
We are planning about practice, of course, getting things done with the lot of homeworks to do after the game against Pandas.
Yeah.
Of course, we have to recover well as well because Bombshell get the bye week. Last week, right? So
And he came here to talk
Yeah.
about you guys. Yeah.
so they have more time to prepare.
Yeah.
Walaupun mereka nggak tahu lawan Pandas atau lawan Head Shoes, tapi kan mereka punya waktu yang lebih panjang buat prepare
Yes.
dan juga recovery time yang lebih panjang.
Betul.
Dibanding kita yang abis main masih
Especially
luka-luka.
after an intense
Yeah.
game and then the next week you guys got to go
Yeah.
against Bombshells.
So of course balik lagi kita harus punya game plan, kita harus analisa tim kita sendiri dan juga Bombshell akan seperti apa, learning from our past games, di mana kita seri, kenapa bisa seri, kita harus tahu, kita harus prepare ke depannya kita mau kayak apa.
Cool, cool. Now, the most important part of the segment of this podcast is to talk about your starting lineup,
Oh.
your dream team. Outside of the HSU, who would you start for your starting lineup? Let's start with offense.
I can choose my own teammates
Outside of head shoes.
outside of his shoes. So offense.
Yeah, let's start with offense with the O-line.
Kibi, Burn.
Definitely.
Oh,
QB,
definitely.
wide receiver, tight end, running back, O-line.
So you're saying right now that you are better than Coach Ray.
Fuck no, dude.
Okay.
Don't start nothing, bro.
So I will put Pardede,
Pardede,
as a
yeah.
QB. Yeah. And then the running back, I'm going with my guy Ryan
Oh,
from
Ryan.
Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah. He's still a beast.
He is.
As a running back, even though they have a contender right now, Zelo. Shout out to Zelo. And of course from the Nightwing, they have a lot of running back.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still thinking that Ryan with
Ryan is
his
still,
skill
like,
set,
top 3, yeah.
Yes, Ryan is still there. Lineman, I will go with Vito. Shout out to Vito.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes, as center still solid. Di tengah snapnya nggak pernah miss, blockingnya juga top notch. Di kanan CFT, we have Dio, ball in every week, gym every day.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
How about Eza? I thought you were about to say Eza. Let's talk about him later. It's
Okay.
fine.
I think he got benched.
Was he bent?
So I'm really confused. I think after the game against Nico RC, he was just like
He was
boom.
just sitting there.
Yes.
Eating
So
his Tori Nakashi ayam.
on the left guard, I will
out.
pick Hadrian.
Oh, nice.
Hadrian on it.
Yeah.
For the tight end, I will go with Caleb.
Caleb?
Yes.
Nice.
From the Green Goblins.
Green Goblins.
So I'm just trying to mixing up.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
people like let
Yeah, from the old.
You haven't said
the teams.
primetime players, man. What's wrong with you?
I said you. But
Oh, right, yeah,
you-
sorry,
You,
sorry,
said yourself that you're not
that's
better
true.
than Coach
That's
Ray,
true.
right?
That's true. That's true.
On the wide receiver, I will pick Joan Meres.
Yes, sir.
After his last catch against us yesterday, it was
No, he's got arms like
Oh.
like you just throw it to the moon.
Dude.
You'd be like, yeah.
he was in front of me, and I was like, I shake his hand. That's a good catch. That's really a good catch. And then from the other side, of course, from the CFT again, Dandi.
Oh, nice.
Ya, karena selain Dandi semuanya enteng. Kalau kata Mas Gasa, ya Mas Gasa ya. Nyen sewu Mas. I think that's all
That's
for
all
the
from yeah,
offense.
defense. Let's go with
Defense. Di DL tengah,
You got
I
all
will
the
go
good
with
players, so you got to start.
I will go with Gilpin.
Oh yeah,
Still, he lost weight. I don't like it.
he looks
10
good.
kilos. Yeah, he got speed, but getting weaker.
Though. Yeah.
Shout out to Mikey B from Hooligans. Di kiri, gue masih milih Alay.
Oh, he's fast,
Yeah,
bro.
he's really fast.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Di sebelah kiri dia TFL banyak, sack pun banyak. Bahkan against Pandas di old guy di bule. Who's-
What DL? No.
di OL on the
Courtney.
right. Yeah, Courtney. He play really well, Alay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he's just crazy.
Yes.
Like I went up against him and then I was like ready, set hut. The second I said hut, he was right in front of me. It makes no sense.
On the other side, I will pick Algoib, Gary from the Green Goblins.
Yeah. Oh, so you're looking for fast people.
Yes, on the edge you have to have a fast people. That's
Yeah.
why we have Yoel and Haryo.
Haryo and Yoel. You
Yeah,
gotta put
Haryo and
you
Yoel.
gotta
Sorry,
put
Haryo.
up there now.
Yeah,
Put
Haryo.
respect in his name.
Haryo number 1.
Yeah.
So Yoel number 3.
Yoel's gonna come next week.
Okay. I think I will get
No.
benched next game. Okay, and then the linebacker, I'll put Sung
No.
from right wing. A lot of tackles like Cacing, Timnas anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what expected from him. Cornerback, I will go with Oji Fauzi from the Bombshells.
yeah.
He got the physicalities, he got the speed as a CB, so I think I will go with him. The other CB, I will go with Rashley. Shout out to Rashley as well.
Oh, man,
Get well soon. I'm hoping that you will get on the field really soon, man.
Next game.
Next game, yeah. I need more size on the CB. So I think Rashley is doing really well, improving from the
Yeah.
last season, right? A lot of pass defensive right now, so he got really solid right now.
Yeah.
So I will go with Rashley.
You got two safeties left.
Two
there.
safety left. So
Either one safety and one LB, but left.
yeah. So
However
the other one I will go with Owl from the Bombshells.
Yeah.
Playing from the Ratu Buaya Putih last season.
Yeah.
And then
Good team.
starting, and then
Messed up.
playing for the Spectres in the 5v5 and the Bombshell in the 5v5 in Thailand. He's improving really fast. So I have to give the kudos to him. And the other one, safety. I will go with Arfan right now.
Not Jackie?
No,
No,
Jackie masih di Pandas soalnya. Oh enggak ya?
No, he's in Bombshells.
Oh iya Bombshell ya. Gue manggil selalu Jackie Pandas soalnya.
Yeah. He's still Jackie Pandas in my contacts.
Yeah,
Gotta
still.
change that soon.
And then he's still wearing the referee.
yeah.
So it's kind of Pandas, right?
yeah, that's very true.
Even though like zebras.
Come back. Come back, bro. I'm kidding.
Jackie, he's desperate.
The prime times were desperate. Anyways, since we talked about your starting lineup,
Yeah.
who's at this moment throughout the league? Who's your top 5 DLs right now? Since you're like
Whew.
top 3 DLs, who's top 5?
That's hard. Including head shoes or excluding head shoes?
Excluding head. Okay, including head shoes.
So I will put
Hario number 1. That's for goddamn sure.
yeah. So Hario number 1,
Exactly.
and then Newell number 2. I'm still. Oh damn! It's like I'll put myself on a 3.
Am I narcissistic? But like, what's happening here? 3 more players.
Yeah, I will go with Wahyu and Alay. Right.
Oh, nice. Good pick. Good pick. Anyways, thank you so much for coming here today, making the time to.
Thank you for
talk to
having me, Bern. I
Yeah.
know we are both emotionally invested in this podcast. So
Exactly.
So
We're
Pandas
gonna-
next year or prime time next year?
Prime time, prime time.
Prime time.
Me and you. Prime time.
Can we call Coach Ray right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Do it.
Let's just end it.
Let's. All right, thanks, sir. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in. We would like to give a shout out to all the teams that are still in the playoffs. We got CFT, Head Shoes, Nightwings, and Bombshells. Good luck for everyone, and stay safe. We would like to special thanks to our sponsors as well. We got Samal Bakar, Fuel, Hidden Game, and LL. We will see you next week, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.